empowerment. Youth empowerment is a process that encourages children and teenagers to take control of their life. They do so by first addressing their situation and then taking steps to enhance their access to resources and change their consciousness through their beliefs, values, and attitudes. Youth empowerment has the potential to significantly reduce poverty rates. Skill development is one of the cornerstones to empowering adolescents. When a young person is endowed with basic skills, he or she can use them to feed themselves, help others, and even invest for the future, benefiting the country economically. Youth empowerment initiatives are designed to help disadvantaged or at-risk youth have healthier and more fulfilling lives. A good sense of self, self-control, decision-making skills, a moral system of belief, and pro-social connectivity are the five competencies of healthy youth. The youth is the hope of our future. A famous quote of Dr. Rizal. People around me used to remind me that I should be responsible in and out of school, be a good youth, set a good example for others, prioritize and finish my education, and then give up easily, since according to Dr. Rizal, youth is the future's hope. Our country's future is believed to be in our hands. How is it possible since education is one of the most pressing issues we face today? Because of poverty, many children nowadays do not attend school. Instead of learning, they are compelled to work in order to support their families. Children can be seen begging for money or selling sampagita on the streets, and they are now involved in criminal activity. To live, they are trained to do horrible things, and education is disregarded. Every youngster has the right to an education. We should provide education to disadvantaged youngsters in order to guide them in the proper direction. It is not too late to change this children's life. Our future is also in the hands of the youth. We should not give up on them and instead give them a chance to prove themselves, because youth is our success. Thank you.
While some children are born with an intuitive sense of what if and the confidence to act on it, the majority of the children go to the world for ideas, excitement, and skills, and to help them explore their potentials and to test the waters of their ability. Since they have realized their skills, self-determination, and worth, they are comfortable attempting new things. They have the confidence to take chances, and also they have understanding that failure is a step towards self-advancement, not a sign to give up. They don't use other people's opinion as a compass in life. Instead, they do stand up for what they believe in. Youth empowerment is critical because it offers children and teenagers the confidence to believe in themselves, to not be persuaded by others' ideas, and to pursue their aspirations. Encouragement and chances may help our youth to break out their shells and to try new things. And as a caring mentor, whether you're a parent, a teacher, a friend, or you're a youth developmental professional, can be a strong ally in youth empowerment. So how can we empower our children? According to Haley Spiller of Boys and Girls Club of America, a non-profit organization, we can empower our children by applying the following principles. First and foremost, we must assist kids in exploring their interests and potential. The first step toward feeling empowered is to become curious. Read books and watch movies together about a variety of pursuits and careers, and to see where your kids' interests are. Questions like, can you see yourself doing something like this, is a good question to ask. When they take on a new hobby, by exploring different ways, they can build on this interest, and afterwards they will deepen their confidence on their abilities. Second, provide them with space and confidence they need to practice autonomy. Children are natural contributors. We need to offer them safe and supportive opportunities for them to be autonomous, and we need to make sure our expectation for their contributions. Third, talk truthfully. Knowledge is power, and we people in an open, direct, and honest manner, we not only help them fully grasp the world around them, but we also help them to develop self-awareness. They are more likely to understand the broad picture and they can make a better judgment when they have the information they need to succeed. And lastly, we must have faith in their leadership abilities, allowing young people to own that trajectory of an assignment from planning to execution in youth-led initiatives, whether it's working on a home assignment, managing a household duty, or organizing a community service events. You can always step in if they make a mistake or need to be guided, but give them the freedom first to try new things on their own. Following that, inquire about what went well and what may be improved. When young people are empowered, they feel more self-assured and capable. They become active participants and collaborators, eager to learn more about their impact on the world. When young people are exposed to exciting ideas and opportunities as well as the tools to help them grow their confidence, they can take on anything and everything. That's all, and thank you.
Good day, everyone. We're living a time of great and extraordinary opportunities and challenges. We actually have real issues that are destroying our world, right? We have climate change, terrorism, and conflict. We spend one third in our lives achieving certificates, degrees, only to find ourselves face one of the greatest challenges of our life, finding a job. We as a youth, we don't actually participate or engage in politics. We will be the last one able to make a difference on climate change. There isn't invest in education. There's need to invest in girl education. You know where's the biggest, best dreams of all? You, young people. The important thing is making your voice heard. Listen to your gut in your heart and think what it is you want to do. But once we liberate ourselves and realize that we are in fact empowered by our own thinking, that we can get the world to look at us, youth beyond our years. All over the world, throughout history, young people have driven social change that have been sparked and has ignited social movements. And without the actions of young people, the world look very different place. You didn't have to start a multi-million-dollar lemonade stand to change the world. All you got to do is help one person. Be kind to one person, and that's the answer. Teens, you need to believe in your voices. And adults, you need to listen. Thank you.
Good day. The topic I'm about to discuss is all about youth empowerment. Why we need this? Is this beneficial? What are the importance of empowering the youths? Before going down to the need for youth empowerment in the 21st century, it is important to properly understand what youth empowerment is all about. Well, youth empowerment can be defined as a process where people gain the ability and authority to make informed decisions and implement change in their own lives and the lives of the other people. It is means of encouraging youths to do great things for themselves and also to make great impact in their society. Empowering youths are important because it can curb the rate of poverty to large level. When a youth is equipped with essential skills, he or she can utilize them to feed, assist others, and even invest for future use, adding the nation economically. Youth empowerment also helps reduce crime rates and national security. For example, the KKDAT program, which means Kabataan Kontra Droga at Terorismo. They help spread awareness of drugs and terrorism in the country. Actually, there are a lot of programs empowering youths in the country. Empowerment ensures that youth has the necessary skill to sustain a livelihood, preventing him to adapt the path of crime. When the youths are empowered, they empower the masses, thereby paving path for a better future. To build a better tomorrow, we need to nurture the youths of the day. Lastly, the 21st century is not in the distant future. It is today. Youth empowerment is of good importance to both nations and the empowered. Outside the government creating youth empowering programs, the youths should see it as a duty to personally develop themselves. Because at the end of the day, the best thing you can bring to any environment is you. Thank you.